Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to an episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2020. We are continuing our season in our second season in Skybet League 2 with obviously our custom Broyar FC team. And I'll have to admit, things are starting to fall apart a bit. We are one game away from getting a new record for number of games without a win. So let's get into the episode. All right, so here we go. Here's the schedule. The last game you guys saw was this Crew 2-2 home draw. And as you can see, nothing's really gotten any better since then. We did draw against Colchester, although we should have beat them, quite frankly. They are in Skybet League 1, but they had a guy sent off in the 20th minute. And we were actually playing pretty well. We were dominating this game. Really should have gotten the victory there so that we didn't have to play them away. Because as you can see, they did beat us 2-0 in the away leg, which is very, very unfortunate. We then went up against Crew again, this time an away game. They beat us 2-0, getting a little bit of revenge against us for the 2-2 draw at home. Really just nobody played well at all. Looks like we had 9 people from the fans went away for that game. I mean, it's just the leasing.com game, so I wasn't really that concerned about it, but it's still just part of this mix of just bad run of form. We then drew against Oldham. I mean, not much to say here. We gave up a penalty. Just wasn't necessarily a great game either, quite frankly. I mean, none of these were good games. We went up against Port Vale, lost 4-1. And as you can see, they scored in the 5th minute, the 10th minute, the 23rd minute. We did score a goal, yay us. And then they just kind of exclamation point at the end there, which, I mean, I think I was already all out attacking at that point. So that one's kind of more of a gimme goal anyway. And then we went up against Cambridge and lost again. I mean, we just have not done well. The bad thing about the Cambridge game is that we have not lost to them. We haven't even drawn to them in the previous 3 games that we played against them. We beat them every other time. And then we go out and we just lay a goose egg. I mean, it was just terrible, terrible form. So, can we turn this around? I don't know. We are about to get the what am I trying to say? The transfer window. I don't know why I was not thinking clearly. The transfer window is about to open up. We'll be getting our new goalkeeper. Will he make enough of a difference? I doubt by himself he'll make enough of a difference, but we can definitely look at trying to get us some other players or something in the transfer window, maybe. Because obviously, some decent stuff, okay stuff going on there. Just this is, if we do this for the rest of the year, we're going to get relegated. I mean, I think that's a done deal. So here's hoping we can hold on, start to turn something around. Let's get into the Leighton Orient game. Actually, I don't know if I actually set up the team yet. Well, let's set up the team real quick. Let's see here. Who do we want up there? Pike has had a terrible run of form over the last 5 games. So I really feel like we do not want him up there. Actually, all of our strikers. 6.52, 6.3, 6.56, 6.54. All 4 of our main strikers in the last several games have been terrible. I mean, Captain Sturridge is the only one that's even got above a 7. And he's currently coming off an injury, so I don't think I'll be playing him. So, what we're probably going to do is probably put O'Connell up front. And then bring Swan in maybe here. See if those guys can play well there. Who are we going to bring in here? Toad Fard, give him some more playtime. Is that a 7.1 last 5 game average? No, I mean, I think one of these games was an under 18 game, but let's see what he can do. Over here on the left-hand side, I haven't played Castaneer in a while, I don't think. Let's try him out over there. See what he can do over there. Dolan. Does Dolan want to play up here? Dolan probably our best bet. Actually, Lynch, honestly, hasn't been playing poorly when he's come in. Let's give Lynch a chance. We haven't played Lynch that much this season. And then we'll probably put... Actually, can we swap the 2 guys around? Will that be better? Yeah, it's a little bit better. Let's do that. Let's do Burn and Lynch. We're actually trying to renew Burns' loan. He's actually one of the 3 players that we have that's averaging above a 7.0 for the entire season, I believe. So... would like to extend his loan because it actually ends here in a couple days because he's in from Ireland, so their season must be a little bit different. Baisley Graham playing absolutely atrociously, terribly, horribly. Looks like King wants to go at things. Let's give King a chance. Kanina, what about Kanina over here? Let's bring Mundell Smith in. What about our central guys? Walcott's actually played okay. Alternative to him, maybe we'll probably just leave Rice or bring Rice back in here. Let's get Rice in here. And then Yates for now. And then as far as defenders, let's go ahead and put Kanina on the bench, Lipano on the bench. Let's bring... let's leave Straken on the bench probably. Let's bring Dolan on the bench most likely. And probably Smith here. Bring him on the bench. Straken can play left or center. Let's bring Pike on. I mean, he's had such a... Part of the reason he has a 5.1 game here, though, is because he missed a penalty shot. So maybe I shouldn't be judging his average too poorly because, you know, a missed penalty. Honestly, anybody could do that. Let's bring him onto the bench and see what happens there. All right, let's go with this. I'd be happy with the draw, honestly. I think I'd be incredibly happy with the draw right now. Wait, what? Do we really not have... Is it going to let us submit? Huh. How have I just... I have not even noticed that because I guess I've been accidentally bringing somebody trained in the club this entire time. Which will be an HGC, right? Yeah. How have I not... I'm confused. I haven't been bringing Hurst. I haven't been sitting McCabe on the bench. And there's a Grigor guy. I don't think I've been bringing him. No. How have I been passing that without... I am so confused. How this is even remotely possible that I've been doing this. Okay. I guess McCabe's coming onto the bench. I mean, he at least has some potential. I guess he's coming on for... I don't know. Let's bring him on for... Smith. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. That is weird that I've been passing that checkbox this entire time. I'm confused how I've passed that because I don't think I've had any of these guys on the bench. Oh well. I mean, I'm not going to overthink it. We got it now. Anyway, encourage them. Yeah, let's encourage them. We actually had a pretty good team meeting a couple days ago, so you know, maybe that'll give the guys a little bit of a boost. I do still have faith in them, though. I mean, I think we have a team that can play well. They just have chosen not to so far lately. Got a free kick here. Oh, come on, we got to score on those. We have to capitalize on those things. Is it too late for me to change the corner stuff? Because I actually want to change some stuff with the corners. No, okay, good. I have this guy coming short on purpose because I feel like our corner kicks have just been terrible. And I don't care about changes. I feel like our corner kicks have been terrible, so I'm at least going to try and like just kick to the guy short. Let's just try and build a play as opposed to actually trying to go for a corner kick type of anything because it just hasn't been well at all. Another free kick burn over there. Walcott, I think that was the second one, right? He got the first one. That's the second one. Can't quite get it down, but I mean, we're getting a little bit of attacks, but we just can't quite get a goal on target. Let's go ahead and take this advice of hitting some early crosses, see what that does. I mean, usually I like to wait about 30 minutes into the game before I make any changes to just see if our original game plan will pan out. But since it hasn't panned out in the first half hour, we'll make a few changes. All right, well, I mean, we're still drawing. So, you know, I am kind of happy with the performance so far. I mean, granted, it would give us that 9th game in a row without a win, which would hit us on that record. But drawing against Leyton Orient, number 2 team in the league, I am completely okay with that. Oh, here's another free kick. Come on. Let's get one of these. Come on, let's get one of these. I think it was going offsides though that time. Maybe it didn't count as being offsides because the guy who looked like he was offsides didn't actually touch the ball. But I do think we had a player offsides. Lynch is not playing well. Swan is not playing well. Who do we have on the bench that I want to bring on? Let's swap Swan off. Let's bring Pike back on, see what he can do. I've seen Pike do some good stuff. I think the only reason he's got a low rating right now is because of that penalty miss. So I'm going to give him a chance here for sure. Man, Farr is really tired right now. Lynch is still playing poorly. All right, we'll swap Lynch out this time. Let's bring Dolan on. Come on, guys. Hold on. Just a little bit longer. I'm going to say get creative. They like creativity, apparently. They always seem to be a little bit inspired by that type of feedback. All right, last swap of the day. Probably bring Farr out if we have somebody on the bench that could come in for him. I actually don't, unless I bring O'Connell back. Which I could do. And bring, like, Straken on here. You guys don't want to be swapped, do you? Actually, I think it was slightly better. All right, let's do something like that. Just hold on, guys. 8 more minutes. Plus a little bit of extra time. Oh, not like this. 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 Come on, guys. Get in. Come on. Don't give away a penalty for sure as well. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get in front of him. Oh, come on. 12 shots, 5 on target, and we couldn't get a single goal to go in. I mean, played well to the 85th minute and then gave up 2 goals within a minute. Oh well. I don't really have an answer for that, to be honest. I don't. All right, we'll be right back for the next game, I guess. All right, so we're back for our game against Bradford City, and I think this is going to be the team and the formation we're going to try for this one. We've got just going to play this 4-2-3-1. It's a home game, and it is a team presumably lower than us, so hopefully we can be a little bit more aggressive in this game. We're going to have Mundell-Smith on the left-hand side, Rice, Walcott in the middle, and King on the right-hand side. Hackett and Lynch holding up the middle. Hudson, Byrne, and McGuire across the attacking midfield. And then Campton Sturge is going to come out as striker this time around. We're going to give him a chance. I mean, he's a little bit further behind than the other guys, but the other guys just aren't playing well. We're going to see what Campton Sturge can do. Maybe shake things up a little bit. We'll find out. I mean, we know Campton Sturge can play in this league. He's played, before. He played last season for us, but whether or not he can actually, do what we need him to do, we don't know. We'll find out. We need to step up and end a run of bad form, and I agree with that wholeheartedly. Come on, guys. We've done well against Bradford City in the past. Let's take it to them here. They are... Oh, I didn't see the rankings. Throw in here from Bradford City. Richardson gets it all the way over to Rice is there. Lynch comes up with the ball. He gets it up to Campton Sturge. Campton Sturge ready to show what he can do here. Hopefully, maybe. And what he can do is get it taken away from him. So there you go. It's a nice, wet, rainy day here at our home stadium. O'Connor here with the ball over to Wood. Wood pushing the ball up the left-hand side. Gets it back to Goldthorpe. Goldthorpe gets I thought it got taken away from Campton Sturge, but I think he was a pass, actually. Up to Hassel. Something like that. Hudson gets the ball here, pushes the ball up. He's got a little bit of space, but not much. It's getting crowded out a little bit there at the end. And tries for a shot, but unfortunately nothing going there. And so let's see, where are we at? We are 12th. Bradford City is 16th. So not a huge difference. We're also, 11 points ahead of relegation, 10 points behind playoffs. So technically closer to playoffs than relegation, but it sure feels like we are not playing well at all right now. Come on, guys. Let's get something going here. We should be beating this team. This is the team that we need to be ending our run of bad form against. We'll go ahead and take the more direct passing suggestion. 30 minutes in, and wait, now you want short? You're confusing me, Mr. Assistant Manager. All right, Wood with the ball gets it all the way over to Richardson. Gets taken away by Campton Sturridge. Campton Sturridge's got some space. He's going to be able to get a shot off here. I think that was a shot. It kind of looked like a little bit of a bloop. That's what that looked like. That was a bloop, not a shot. I don't know what he was doing. Definitely no power behind that shot. I mean, I'm happy with the performance, but I won't be happy if we don't end up winning this game. We need to win this game. Of all the games we've played in the last few weeks, this is definitely one that we need to be winning. We play Leyton Orient in the next game up, so we know there's a good chance that's going to be a loss. Let's get a win here. Get a few points before we go into that, tough game, away game against currently, I think, number 1, Leyton Orient. So Hackett gets the ball, gets it over to Lynch. Lynch, show me what you've got, buddy. Show me that you deserve to be on this team. Back over to Hackett. Hackett does get it taken away from him. It looked a little weird. Looked like it might have stayed on possession, but apparently it did not. O'Connor gets the ball here for Bradford City. Up to Goldthorpe. Over to Coley. Coley gets it. Oh, Maguire Drew, I thought he'd taken it away from him, but he did not. Richards with the ball. Back to McCartan. Back to Goldthorpe. All the way across the field to Richardson. Oh, up to, is that Hastel? I can't see if that's an L or an I. It's moving too fast. Coley with the ball. Gets it over to Richards. Richards, 2 shots. I guess I better learn his name. Hasty with the goal. He's probably did that because I mispronounced his name and he was angry and he's like, here, take this. Now you'll know my name. You are correct, Hasty, however you want to say it. I at least I know how to spell your name now. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but at least know how to say it, or how to spell it, I should say. Well. I mean, this is kind of expected, I guess, because of how poorly things have been going. Let's bring Castanera here and see what he can do. I mean, we've got some good players on our team. They're just not playing well. That's the thing. They should be playing well because they're good players. Got a corner kick here from Bradford City. Reeves gets it into Hasty. Was about to try and make me really try and look up his name to know how to pronounce it because he was about to get himself a second goal there. Thankfully, that did not happen. Campton Sturridge playing terribly. We're going to bring Pike in here. Give Pike a chance. See what he can do. I don't know, get creative or something, guys. I mean, something. Show me something. All right, we got a kick here from Yates. He's going to get to Walcott, standing 2 feet in front of him. Walcott gets it up to Lynch. Lynch gets it up to Byrne. Byrne, we get some good passing here over to Hackett. Hackett, what's he going to do with it? He's going to get it over to Mundle-Smith. Gets it taken away from him. Guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's one of those first goals of the seasons because, that's how the game goes. Well, there's definitely going to be some changes come middle of the year. Transfer window opens up. I'm going to try and find some players somewhere to change something up. And then maybe even change the formations around something. I don't know. Obviously, whatever we started off the season with, they've figured out and it's not working. I thought playing multiple formations would actually give us a bit more of a chance to kind of not be predictable. But apparently that is not the case. I only did 2 subs. It doesn't really matter, honestly. It's going poorly, guys. It's going poorly. Terribly. Don't know. Like I said, a couple days until the transfer window opens up. You guys will know as soon as we get back next game where we're at. We're 11 points ahead of relegation still. 10 points behind playoff. Like, The fact that we're closer to playoffs than relegation is mind-boggling, but I can't imagine that keeping this up will make any. I mean, we're 5 goals short of, negative on the goal diff. So I think that tells a lot right there. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. Next game you guys will see probably be the Exeter-Burton game. A couple of home games here. So it's only 2 games between the here and there. Hopefully by then we've got a couple transfers figured out or something figured out. We'll find out next time. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.